today. Let me get my iPhone so I can see what's going on. Really, more or less see what's going on. So I'll be right back. Okay, just making sure everything's going on the up and up. Making sure everybody's there, making sure everything's okay, and agree to all, and basically what I'm doing is going on my phone and making sure it's all fucking there. You see that? You see that? Watch. So you guys don't think I'm fucking around with you. So it's on my phone. So basically that's all you got to say. So let's talk about Mafia 3 versus Mafia 1, the remake by, nonetheless, 2K Gaming, or 2K Games, or however you want to put it. This is a brand newer type of Mafia. I can understand that. It's probably one of my most favorite ones because it's a little bit more up to date. The new Mafia that came out, the #1 remake, or people call them just basically Mafia Definitive Edition. It's really not Mafia 1. It's just basically a remake of the first one, but with the same kind of story base, and it's basically the same script over. Basically, it just dubbed over with different actors, voice actors, and everything was redone with different voices and different cast. Yes, the game is good, but it still has its flaws. Let's talk about the flaws. Why Mafia, the remake, over the first one was horrendous. Because basically what the fucking aspect of the game is you're going from mission to mission to mission to mission without any break or recoil or basically pause in between. Yes, you have to keep on driving to each location, but it doesn't let you get out and explore during gameplay. Basically, what you have to do now in order to explore is go to free roam, and I really can't say anything good about Mafia 1, the remake. Mafia 3 is the way to go, or Mafia 2. To the second kid that joined, what's up? We're just waiting for this to install so I could start playing this over again. What else can I say bad about Mafia 1? The game itself was just pointless. That's all I could really say. It's a pointless remake. So we're at 31% complete. I really don't want to trash the first game, but the first game itself was great. It was great. It was a beautiful game for its time. But the remake and the definitive edition and doing basically what I don't like about these new games that are coming out is that they're all sort of remakes of the old. versions like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I like it and I don't like it. I like the idea, but I don't like the idea. It's basically an old idea renewed. It's all it is. It's an old idea or an old ideology basically coming back. If you're picking up feedback from their conversation, I'm sorry. So, you know, is it? You know, that 48%. I swear to God, let them fucking call me a goddamn again. Do something. Let them call me again. Go ahead. Call me again. I dare you. really, if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Mafia 1, the remake, was kind of a mistake. They should have never done it. It was basically a game they should have left alone. There's a saying, leave well enough alone. Hold on, I don't feel right now. Hold on. Alright, now I feel better. Mafia 1 was basically a game they should have left alone. They should have made a Mafia 4 and went from there. Number one, Mafia, the remake, was kind of a game that was in between okay and just completely literally wrong. And if we're going to talk about semantics and get into semantics about the game, Mafia 1 was one of those games that should have never been remade. Never. The game itself should have never been remade. They should have went to a different route or a different setting or a different time, or took it to a whole new level. Instead of making a remake, basically said fuck it. Instead of wasting several $100,000 or several $1 million on a brand new remake, let's make another 4, a Mafia 4. But they should have basically continued after Mafia 2 with Coletta and whatever his name is. You know, Mafia 3, this should have been the last one. They should have basically did a 4, but Mafia 4 really should have been a real completion of 2. If we're going to get basically, like I said, semantics of the game, because the whole entire remake of 1 was just, I have no comment. I have no comment. I can't even comment on the stupidity and the lack, or in other words, the inconsistency of the remake. It's basically what it is. It's new. All that was different was basically the actors and a sort of changing of the story. That was it. Just a smidgen basically was changed. And it made no sense to do that in any sense or form. In other words, this is why I prefer Mafia 3. Why do I like Mafia 3? It's a newer setting, newer vehicles, different complete story, basically a new complete story altogether. A totally different era, a totally different time period, a more or less bigger story, kind of a better story, because basically you have Vito back, you have sort of some, not all, but a portion of the people from 2 and 3, and you're basically doing side businesses for them, side stories for them. You meet them in side missions. Sometimes you meet characters in, cut scenes, and it's what makes it interesting. And it basically tells you about the old-time Louisiana, and basically, sort of to make sure I was saying that right, Louisiana. it's basically a game that one of the games I'll ever really truly cherish for the rest of my life. Truly. So the next game that we're gonna play today or tomorrow is FIFA 21. I just basically want to give it a shot, give it a try, because FIFA 20 was a great game. But let's get back to Mafia 3 and 2, because 1 was just straight up horrendous, and the remake was even more horrendous than the original. Mafia 2 was basically a big turning point for the Mafia franchise. 3 was basically a world domination for the gaming franchise. Why do I say that? Well, 2 basically went from straight up 50s to 60s, where now with Mafia 3, we're sort of into the 60s and 70s, and within itself, the cutscenes that you see were in somewhat of the 80s, because it goes from 50 to 60, 70 to 80. And basically, you'll see the cut screens and you'll see the changes within the game, and that's why I like it. Whereas in Mafia 1 and 2, we really didn't have that much of a change. We really went from, in Mafia 1, we went from the 30s to the 40s. And in Mafia 2, we really went from the beginning of the 50s to mid-50s, very early 60s. Whereas Mafia 3, we're basically jumping the gun 12, 13 years and going to mid-70s, very, 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 very early 80s, into the beginning 90s, because you'll basically watch a cut screen and you'll basically see the changes of time within the cut screens, especially the court scenes when they're in court. And that's why I kind of prefer 3, because now it's basically pushing modern time. Whereas in 1 and 2, it had its ups and downs. I just remember the guy's name. His name was Joe. Joe, for me, in part 2, I liked him and I didn't like him. Overall, I thought he was kind of a scumbag. I thought basically he was in way over his head. He thought who he was. He thought he was a big shot because he brought Vito in. He's basically Vito's protege, basically, or Vito is his protege, or however you want to put it. I really didn't like the whole entire story. I really wasn't feeling it in 2. Everyone's going, oh, but 2 was a great game. No, it wasn't. Why wasn't it a good game? Because basically it didn't have contingency with 1. 1 within itself didn't have contingency within itself either. Because basically 1, think of it, it went from one side to another side, back to the other side, back to another side. So basically it kept on flip-flopping. And that's why I didn't really like 1 at all. And I thought the new Mafia Definitive Edition, I thought it was basically a brand new Mafia. It was going to feel brand new, and for me it kind of felt like, repetitive. And that's one of the things I didn't like about the brand new remake. So this is why I picked up 3 today at GameStop for $20. I said, fuck it, I have to get number 3 again. Surely, sorry. If they do, or when they do make a Mafia 4, I guarantee you it's going to be great. But let's not get our fucking hopes up so high, because if 2K makes number 4, we're doomed. Because 2K is basically not so much of a... I really can't say it, but I guess I will say it. It's really not a company that's known for making great titles of anything. That includes cutscenes, games, trailers for games. I know they really lack on a lot of things when it comes to video gaming, or gaming in general. Where you have, let's say, games like EA, or companies like EA, Rockstar, Havoc, Bethesda. They really take their time. They really take consideration. They take good money and put it to something great. Like, they're really putting their time and effort into your best interest for that game. So you basically scratch your head, or like a game like Naughty Dog, a company like Naughty Dog, where we have The Last of Us Part 2. That's where you kind of want to say, hey, we had a great game. One great game. And its ups and downs, but still nonetheless a great game. It's a great title. Great game company. Known for making top of the line, cutting edge video games with cutting edge graphics. Everything about Naughty Dog is always on its A pluses. There's nothing ever an A minus with Naughty Dog. You know, everything with this one company is always going to be on its game, on top of its game. And not one game that they made was horrendous or bad. And it's always going to be a memorable game. Every Uncharted was memorable to a degree, and different from each other. The Last of Us 1 and 2, great games. But Naughty Dog also made other great games, like Jak and Dexter. Great, wholesome, lovable, memorable games that I still remember to this day. Like, for instance, Rockstar, great games. Not one game they made was horrendous. Yeah. Sorry. Yay, not one game they made was bad. Not one game they made was bad or horrendous. But 2K, the people who made Mafia 3, kind of, to a degree, made plenty of horrendous games. So let's go to the games. You know, for instance, let's talk games they made that were pretty bad. All the NBA games they did were horrible. Horrible. Just horrendous. Mafia, horrendous. The new PGA Tour game was bad. The new Borderlanders they did, number 3, was horrendous. BioShock, the 10th anniversary, was horrendous. BioShock, the collection, which was 1, 2, and 3, the remakes, were horrendous. There was a game they also did, which was called Evolve. Horrendous. There's also another game they did, which is called The Bureau, XCOM Declassified. Not a game worth mentioning at all. A game they did for PS3 was called Spec Ops: The Line. Don't mention it. Don't even talk about it. Horrendous. So really, there's not many games they put out that were worth even mentioning. There's a shit ton here on this list that was made by this company. All of them. And every single one of them being horrendous. There was not one basketball game they did that was great. There was not one action game they did that was great. Every game that 2K touches is horrible. Let's talk a gaming company that's known for making great games. EA, 1. Rockstar, 2. Bethesda, Ubisoft. Activision, THQ Nordic, Bethesda. These are actual companies that go deep down. THQ, Deep Silver. These are companies that actually give a fuck about its consumers. These are companies that actually care. Put time and energy and thought into games they make for the consumer. See, where we have games like... See, basketball should be made every 10 years. 2K wastes their time, their energy, and everything about them. They really waste their time and energy on video games where they should really stop making games and think about the next intuitive, saying, let's not really make video games anymore. Let's stop video games and go to a different subject, because they're really getting to become a very bad company. This is probably the best game they've ever made. That's it. That is it. This is it. This is the only game that 2K has ever made that is great. All their sports games suck. Everything they touched sucked. But this is one of those games that were very, very memorable and very notable. And very memorable because the game itself was in that time frame where you could go, wow, what a great game.
We can talk this out. Get away from here.
Don't hurt me, please.
Get the cops down here, quick! If any of y'all in the mood, I got a report of an armed colored boy in the hollow.
Seth's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis.
All units, suspect is extremely dangerous. Additional units en route.
Boy, you better get that out of me. Done on his ass. Anybody know what's happening?
Come on. Problems? This goddamn thing keeps jamming up.
Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch. Looking pretty lively for a dead guy.
Like, look at the graphics in this game. That's some memorable shit.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Burke. Been a while.
Lincoln Clay. Jesus Christ on the cross. Now I've seen everything. Heard you were dead.
Been hearing that a lot.
The fuck do you want?
Came here to make you a business proposition.
So?
You and me are going for a little ride.
What the Christ you think you're doing?
You were bragging about your stones, so I figured we'd take a little ride. See who cracks first, the Chalky or the Mick.
That's the shot. Maybe there's hope for you yet, you monkey batch. Holy mother, harangue a jarg.
You ain't proving nothing.
All right. You proved your point, you mongrel sap. Pull over here. Now, get the fuck out of my ride. Don't buy me shit. Box of suit in that.
Lincoln, over here.
Surprised to see you here, Nikki.
I know what you're planning on doing. And I couldn't just sit here and watch my old man send you out half-cocked. Fuck.
Well, your dad's never been much for details.
Yeah, what he didn't tell you is that the man running the Sweetwater Distillery is named Carl Bevers. Hard-ass, country asshole. His family runs the shine through the business, sells it to local shops.
Bevers ever let on to where he keeps his stills?
He's got brains
I'm
enough
gonna
to
be
move
quiet
things
the rest of the
around.
game because
Rumor
it's that
is
great.
he's got a map hid somewhere for his drivers.
Something like that could come in handy. Maybe I'll convince one of his men to tell me where it is.
Hey, we've got another man, goes by the name of Bear, keeping an eye on the meatpacking plant. You should go see him.
I'll do that. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Lincoln. You want to know what Bevers is up to, you're gonna have to get at some of his people.
want to check it out. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat,
You
pursuit
bear?
is called off.
Nikki sent me.
Oh, gonna marry that girl someday. Bear Donnelly. I own Nicky's everything. He has me keeping an eye on the Roberto meatpacking plant.
Who's running things over there?
Nutjob by the name of Sonny Blue. Lets a room out to the butcher's loan sharks. Protection guys too. If they can't do it there, they put the hurt to people in the street.
Any chance Sonny's around the Robodo?
Fuck no. Sonny only comes around to scare his people into shape. But I'm hearing one of his boys, a fella named Ralph, got caught skimming. They're working the bloody bastard over in the slaughterhouse to find out where he's got it stashed. Might be beneficial to pull his arse out of the fire.
I'll see what I can get out of Sonny's goons. Watch your ass, Bear.
Sonny Blue's people are scared of him. Might not talk. Why not make him more scared of you?
Gonna need to take a ride, darling.
Y'all need to get downhill right away. Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. If any units have time, maybe go take a statement?
Do not fucking move. Huh? Hey, that nigga look right to you?
Can you imagine?
He's
Men
still home.
have expectations.
Sick, I
Needs.
think.
If you can't feel it, well,
more like it. Deadline. You know what? That was the last straw.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
the old piece working at church here's been trying to do some good.
Dragging my ass out of bed every morning to go to work. I'm sure as shit doing something wrong in my life. Do not fucking move!
Look out!
I don't know why she thinks I want to go leaving this country.
I'm with her. Sucks.
Ow! Good hunting with us. Left, right, then straight. Wait, no.
What?
Shit.
Couldn't have gotten
left.
far. You be cool, and we'll be fine. Young people today.
Excuse me.
Out of the way.
Fucking destroyed. Ask you again. I do not fucking like this. Get him from the other side. We got us a gunfight. Oh shit!
God damn! Oh, you gotta be damn not to hear that! Maybe brandishing a firearm at Irish Point? Up to you if you want to check it out.
You're gonna tell me everything about Beva's business.
All the cash we bring in from selling hooch, I know where it's being stashed.
My crew will be in touch.
Guys, he ain't here. Let's try there.
All units, pursuit Pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
I put my underwear on backwards yesterday. Guess
Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. Maybe go take a statement. All units in the vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units.
All units, negative visual on suspect.
Oh,
What can I do you for?
Doesn't make you look well-to-do. It makes you look low rent. I want to see that next time.
Some bitch just caught a bullet. Lord, don't
Jesus! I said stop moving around. Too late to run now, boy! Got him! Over here!
boom, boom. Who's that? Oh.
What's shaking?
God is my witness. I've been doing nothing but eating ribeyes and drinking martinis. Lost 63 pounds so far. Start moving around.
Fuck you doing back here? Let's see what this baby can do.
Hey, we trapped! I'm a fucking Molotov! In my... Gonna cut you a bloody grin!
What?
Say goodbye, motherfucker. Oh, where that came from? Grab a cover.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Run, Rabbit, run! Aim from top now, Kids, joining the party! Get down here!
Dun dun! Dun dun! I hate the dramatic music in the game, that's all I hate. It's like very dramatic. Like makes no fucking sense, but whatever, man.
Anything you've done up to now has just pissed off Sonny Blue. You need to make him scared of you. Dear God in heaven.
I want to hear about Sonny Blue and the meatpacking plant.
All the shops paying protection up to the boss? I know where they are.
Here on out, I call the shots.
Any units in the vicinity of Irish Point? This is dispatch. We've got a homicide in the area if you can spare the time.
You got trouble, boys. Run, Rabbit, run! I will piss on your corpse and fuck your mother! I'm empty.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
See, this is why I like number 3 and I don't like number 3, because it's side missions, story missions with side missions, missions with story missions. It bounces, but it's still nonetheless a good game. I just don't like how quick you die. It makes no sense.
Welcome to me humble God.
Good time don't belong here.
I think he headed that way.
Start no shit,
We got ourselves a damnation. We got ourselves a guest.
Available unit. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Look.
On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
Fuck you up. And that fucking ain't.
I think I see the suspect. Shit.
All set.
Officer requests assistance. All units.
Get over here.
That son of a bitch has a gun.
Out.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. Officer requests assistance. All units.
Hell's it coming? Damn this from here.
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost.
You're in the wrong neighborhood.
Gonna have to ask you to leave.
Hope you don't come
Shit, I'm so fucked. How long has he been in here? 3, maybe 4.
Watch it.
Watch where you put your hand.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Hey, over here! Ventilate that asshole! We're dropping like fucking flies. Grab cover. Don't you know you're dead? What happened with that red head?
Went back.
Let's see if you bleed red. Yes! Got him! Cover my ass! Switching out ammo!
Who the fuck are you? I'm the one saving you, thieving ass. Let's go.
Too cocksucker.
Boom, boom, here I come, cocksucker!
Gonna fillet you.
Boy, you don't...
Watch it.
That shit's all him. Let's go!
That's right, go far. Alright, nigga, you don't even know what that's called, so shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas don't know what's going on, man. That's one reason why I don't like Mafia. I like Mafia 3, but I don't like Mafia because it doesn't have consistency. Like, basically you have to drive to the mission, do the whole... Look at this. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like Joe Biden says, come on, nigga. Treyway, son. Yeah, bullshit.
Tastes like shit. Nah, I ain't about to tell Brooklyn that, but... Hey, the truth still remains.
It's crazy. Used to mean you could let your kids play outside. Now you gotta worry about some pervert trying to snatch them up.
I gotta worry about some pervert snatching him up.
Look out.
Jesus Christ, open your eyes.
What happened in here is on you.
Jesus, I know. Just take him outside.
Send your officers now! Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. If any units have time, maybe go take a statement?
Fucking eyeballing him right
Shoot
now.
that stupid bastard.
Here.
Dun dun! Dun dun! I'll show you a dun dun, motherfucker. This is why. Number one, the remake, they have the same dun dun when you die. Like, dun dun. Like, what is that? Like, you're done, nigga. Dun dun. I gotta stop saying that word because you liberal people out there get offended with it easily. I'm just joking with you people, man. You know how it is. Like, dun dun. Dun dun. I'm like, fuck you. I'll give you that dun dun, motherfucker. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, dun dun. Dun dun. You want that dun dun, motherfucker?
I need
Okay,
resupply at Point Verdun.
motherfucker.
I'll head your way now.
That's a gun.
See anything you need? Let me see what you got.
Deal. I'm out of here.
Daddy. Dun dun, daddy, dun dun. Yeah. That's the fucking.
Oh, shit! Give me a hand here. Take it out the...
I'll give you that dun dun music, motherfucker.
Fuck it, I'm calling the cops.
Take your officers now! Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. If any units have time, maybe go take a statement?
Yeah. They drive like shit.
God was protecting me.
No one's paying up the Sonny Blue. It's really fucked him up with the butcher. Sonny's back over at the Roberto. His language has taken an especially colourful turn of late.
I take it the butcher didn't appreciate Sonny's loan sharking and protection rackets being disrupted.
You got that right. And the Shinolas hit the fan. Sonny's set on getting things back to normal. You know, keeping his people more scared of him than you.
We'll see about that. Keep your head down till this is over, here?
I hear Sonny's a bit pissed at some mysterious coloured fella disrupting his business. Even went all the way down to the meatpacking plant to wait for him.
time? Maybe go take a statement?
Ain't welcome here, numbnuts. Taking cover!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Yeah, please.
Taking cover!
Fire it! Fire it now!
You.
Your mother! Get out of here! Hope they make it out okay.
Any units in the vicinity of Tickfaw Harbor, please respond to reports of an armed Negro male in the area.
Son, walk away now.
On scene officers engaging with suspect, respond with caution. All area units, please respond. Report of an altercation in the French ward. Suspect described as a Negro male. Dispatch out.
Hells are coming!
Attention all units. Suspect spotted in South Down.
Hells are coming! Looking for cover!
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
That inharmonious clause lets the FHA sidestep integration. Technically.
Go, go, go! No, please. Mon cher!
Used to parlay a little Française back in the day. You know, enough to order a drink, talk to a pretty girl, maybe cuss out somebody that needed cussing out.
I like the game, but don't get me wrong.
Take care of her all these years, but I haven't.
I'm calling the cops.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol. Y'all need to get down here right away. All units, report of a car being stolen in South Downs. Suspect is described as a Negro male. Response requested. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Any word about how it's going in there?
I like when he dies. I don't like this man. He's not Italian, so it's okay. If you're not Italian, it's okay. This guy's a scumbag, you know, but I like number 3 because it's fun. It's funny. Because he's a scumbag who should have fucking died 20 years ago. That's why. Nothing sooner, nothing later.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How you think? Beat us. Wish Greco would just let us kill him. My hand, you pal! Cover my ass! Oh shit, I'm shot. We got ourselves a guest. Got an enemy. The kid's joining the party.
Boo-ba, boo-boo, da-da, daddy. Come home, daddy. Daddy, come home. Come home, daddy. We miss you, daddy. We love you. Come home. Boom, boom. Daddy. Daddy.
Can I get a resupply in River Road?
I'll head your way now.
That's right, mother. Fucking cunt. Let's go, daddy.
See anything you need?
Cunt boy.
Show me what you got.
Cunt boy. Cunt boy.
It in good health.
Cunt boy. Cunt boy. Cunt boy. Cunt boy. Cunt boy.
Any word about how it's going in there?
Oh, where that came from?
Get behind something.
More than you to hurt me. Need to reload. Motherfuckers died first. Fall up on me. Let's boom boom. Here I come, cocksucker. Yes.
Dropping like fucking flies. Getting behind something. Out of ammo. Gotta reload.
I'm on to you, buddy. Switching out ammo.
Get that stupid son bitch. Go on, settle now.
Fuck out of me. When Greg go around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, though.
Hey,
We just
hey,
keep out.
over here.
You scared little fuck! You think you're little pisshead? My morning's getting tougher than any tree! Can't be mad! Break my fingers, cut my hands off!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down.
This shit and build something decent.
I just don't want to get down there and the show's canceled because Morrison can't keep his... Who says you're reliable?
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long. Enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit.
Alright, we're leaving this game. Coming back later because I don't want to hear dun every fucking time. That's not part of it, but I want to play the new FIFA, try it out, see what it's like. And let it download.
Anything